Japan, 1984. The streets of Tokyo are alive with energy, a testament to the nation's rapid economic growth. People bustle about, their faces reflecting the optimism of a country on the rise. A nation revels in economic triumph. The air is thick with celebration as Japan's economic miracle reaches new heights. Businesses flourish, and the standard of living soars. Skyscrapers pierce the sky, symbols of boundless prosperity. These towering structures are not just buildings. They are monuments to Japan's success, each one a testament to the hard work and innovation that fueled this economic boom. But in the shadows, something sinister stirs. Beneath the surface of this economic utopia, a dark force begins to emerge, unnoticed by the revelers in the busy streets. A phantom emerges, a specter soon to be known as the monster with 21 faces. This enigmatic figure is not a mere ghost story, but a real and present danger lurking in the corners of Japan's bustling cities. This is not a monster of myth, but a chilling embodiment of corporate terror, poised to shatter Japan's newfound confidence. The monster with 21 faces is a group, a collective of individuals with a singular goal: to instill fear and chaos. Their arrival is sudden, their methods audacious. They strike without warning, using tactics that are both bold and terrifying. Their presence is felt almost immediately, sending shockwaves through the corporate world. The monster with 21 faces targets the heart of Japan Inc., striking fear into the boardrooms of the nation's most powerful corporations. Executives find themselves in a state of constant anxiety, unsure of when or where the next attack will come. Their weapon of choice? Fear itself, expertly wielded through a campaign of threats, extortion, and poisoned products. They send letters to the media, detailing their plans and demands, creating a climate of dread that permeates every level of society. The once celebrated economic miracle now stands on shaky ground, as the monster with 21 faces continues its reign of terror, leaving a trail of fear and uncertainty in its wake. The first strike hits Izaki Glico, a confectionery giant. Their president, Katsuhisa Izaki, is snatched from his home, vanishing without a trace. The kidnappers' demands are clear millions in yen, delivered with the utmost discretion. But this is no ordinary ransom demand. The monster with 21 faces operates with chilling precision. They taunt the police, leaving cryptic messages, their words laced with mockery and disdain. They toy with the media, turning the public's attention into a weapon against the authorities. The authorities are baffled, the public terrified. The monster's name, a reference to the fictional thief gang from Itagawa Rampo's novels, speaks to their chilling elusiveness. They are a hydra, a faceless entity capable of striking anywhere, anytime. Their motives remain shrouded in mystery. Were they driven by greed, a desire for chaos, or some deeper vendetta against corporate Japan? The police investigation intensifies, but the monster always seems to be one step ahead. They use disguises, burner phones, and a network of accomplices, leaving few traces behind. The public is left to wonder, who are these shadowy figures holding a nation hostage? Fear escalates as the monster with 21 faces broadens their reign of terror. Glico products disappear from shelves, replaced with a chilling warning: the candy is poisoned. Panic grips the nation. Consumers are afraid to touch their favorite treats, unsure if they hold a deadly surprise. The monster's tactics prove devastatingly effective. Glico's stock plummets, their reputation in tatters. The company is brought to its knees, forced to lay off thousands of employees. The monster, it seems, has declared war not just on Glico, but on the very fabric of corporate Japan. The monster's reign of terror extends beyond Glico, casting a long, dark shadow over the entire confectionery industry. Morinaga, another confectionery giant, becomes their next target, sending shockwaves through the corporate world. The modus operandi is eerily familiar: poisoned products, extortion demands, and taunting messages to the police. The monster with 21 faces seems to have perfected their sinister game, leaving authorities scrambling for answers. The nation watches in horror as the body count, thankfully, remains at 0. But the psychological toll is immeasurable. Families huddle around their televisions, gripped by fear and uncertainty, wondering if their favorite snacks could be the next target. The monster with 21 faces had tapped into something deeper, a growing anxiety about the unchecked power of corporations, the erosion of traditional values in the face of rapid economic growth. The rapid industrialization and economic boom of the 1980s had brought prosperity but also a sense of unease and disconnection from traditional Japanese values. They become a symbol of societal unease, their actions a dark reflection of the anxieties of a nation on the brink of change. The monster's campaign of terror was not just about the immediate threat of poisoned products, but also about the deeper fears of a society grappling with rapid modernization and the loss of its cultural identity. The monster with 21 faces had become a mirror, reflecting the darkest fears and anxieties of a nation in turmoil. The investigation, now officially known as the Glico-Morinaga Case, becomes a national obsession. The police, under immense pressure to catch the perpetrators, find themselves outmaneuvered at every turn. Every lead turns into a dead end. Every potential break leads to more questions. The monster, it seemed, was always one step ahead, anticipating the authorities' every move. They used their knowledge of police procedures, media manipulation, and public sentiment to their advantage. The case becomes a cat-and-mouse chase, a battle of wits between the authorities and a phantom enemy. The police chase shadows, pursuing countless leads, all ending in frustration. Was it an organized crime syndicate, a disgruntled ex-employee, or a group of anti-establishment activists? Each theory is explored, scrutinized, and ultimately discarded. The monster with 21 faces becomes a national enigma. Theories abound, rumors spread like wildfire. Everyone from disgruntled salarymen to radical student groups are suspected. Yet, the true identity of the monster and their motives remain shrouded in mystery. A glimmer of hope emerges. Security cameras capture grainy footage of a man, his face obscured by a baseball cap, placing poisoned glyco products on a store shelf. Could this be the break they've been waiting for? The image is broadcast nationwide, a collective gasp rippling across living rooms. But the monster with 21 faces had vanished once more, leaving behind only a tantalizing clue and a nation on edge. The man in the video is never identified. Years turn into decades. The leads run cold. The investigation, once a national priority, slowly fades from public consciousness. In 2000, the statute of limitations on the kidnapping of Katsuhisa Izaki expires. The monster with 21 faces, it seems, has gotten away with it. But the mystery lingers. The case remains unsolved, a chilling reminder of the vulnerability of even the most powerful entities. The monster with 21 faces may have disappeared into the shadows, but their legend lives on. The monster with 21 faces may be a ghost of the past, but their impact on Japanese society is undeniable. This enigmatic group, shrouded in mystery, left an indelible mark on the collective psyche of a nation. Their actions were not just criminal, they were psychological warfare, targeting the very fabric of Japanese society. The case exposed the vulnerabilities of a nation drunk on its own economic success, shattering the illusion of safety and security. In the 1980s, Japan was riding high on an economic boom, a period of unprecedented growth and prosperity. Yet beneath this veneer of success lay a fragile underbelly, susceptible to threats both seen and unseen. The monster with 21 faces exploited these weaknesses, revealing how easily the pillars of society could be shaken. The Glico-Morinaga case serves as a chilling reminder that some mysteries may never be solved. Despite the best efforts of law enforcement, the perpetrators remained elusive, their identities a puzzle that continues to baffle investigators to this day. The case is a stark illustration of the limits of human understanding and the enduring allure of the unknown. It is a story of corporate terror, public panic, and the enduring power of the unknown. The monster with 21 faces didn't just target companies. They instilled fear in the hearts of ordinary citizens, creating a climate of anxiety and suspicion. Their threats and actions were a form of psychological manipulation, a dark dance that kept an entire nation on edge. The monster with 21 faces may be gone, but their legend continues to haunt Japan, a cautionary tale whispered in the corridors of corporate boardrooms and the aisles of supermarkets. Their story is a reminder of the fragility of societal structures and the ever-present potential for chaos. Even today, the legacy of their actions serves as a sobering lesson in the vulnerabilities that lie beneath the surface of any seemingly stable society.